Hello, I'm Brian Rezny, President of Rezny Wealth Management. Today I want to talk about the World Economic Forum, what it is, why the United States is involved, and whether that involvement makes sense for our future economic stability. The World Economic Forum, or WEF, is a Swiss-based organization that brings together leaders from business, government, and civil society. Its annual meeting in Davos is a major global event where topics like trade, climate, technology, and geopolitical challenges are discussed. The United States has a seat at the table, and that's no accident. We're the world's largest economy with over $25 trillion in GDP. The WEF gives U.S. leaders the chance to shape global agendas and protect American interests, whether it's about trade rules, AI governance, or countering China's influence. So, why is the United States involved? First, economic influence. Our policies have global ripple effects. Being at Davos allows us to coordinate with allies and steer conversations that impact global markets. Second, business opportunities. The WEF connects American companies like Apple and Goldman Sachs with international partners. In fact, in 2019, the United States attracted 25% of global foreign direct investment. Relationships built at Davos played a role in that. Third, geopolitical strategy. From cybersecurity to climate change, global problems require cooperation, and the WEF offers a platform for that. And finally, soft power, showing up signals leadership. In a world where China and Russia are pushing their own narratives, it's crucial that the United States remains visible on the global stage. Now, should the United States stay in the WEF? There are arguments on both sides. On the pro side, the WEF helps American companies access new markets and technology, gives us a seat at the table to influence global policy, and helps stabilize the international economy, which benefits us at home. On the other hand, critics say the WEF promotes a globalist agenda that may clash with national sovereignty. It's often viewed as an elitist event, out of touch with average Americans. And of course, participation isn't free. Between travel, security, and high membership fees, the cost is significant. My take, the United States should participate, but strategically. Focus on trade, innovation, and real economic partnerships. Don't get pulled into symbolic or costly commitments that don't serve our national interest. So, where does Donald Trump stand on the WEF? His approach has always been America first. He's attended Davos in 2018 and 2020, not to embrace globalism, but to promote U.S. economic strength. In his 2025 virtual address, he focused on economic growth, slammed the EU for unfair trade practices, and reaffirmed his tariff policies, up to 60% on China and 25% on Canada and Mexico. He also highlighted U.S. leadership in crypto innovation, including his Trump cryptocurrency, and plans to draw digital investment to America. Trump doesn't completely reject the WEF, but he uses it as a megaphone to project U.S. dominance, not a tool for consensus building. That brings us to the big question. Is WEF participation a waste of money? Yes, there are costs, especially for private sector attendees. But the bigger issue is whether we're getting value. And in many cases, we are. WEF attendance builds investor confidence, fosters foreign investment, and helps the United States stay ahead of global risks. But there are also risks. Trump's aggressive tariff talk can rattle markets, harm alliances, and if global trade splinters, the United States could be excluded from key supply chains. My analysis? The WEF isn't a waste. If we approach it with intention, with targeted engagement and a clear focus on U.S. interests, it can yield significant returns. To wrap up, the United States participates in the WEF to maintain leadership in a rapidly changing world. Trump's stance, engaging with the WEF when it suits American interests, while rejecting its broader globalist narrative, shows that the platform can be useful without being blindly embraced. Participation isn't the problem. The approach is what matters. If we're selective and strategic, the WEF can help, not hurt, our economic future. Remember to forward this video and all of our educational videos to your family and friends so they can get high-quality investment education. Thanks for watching.